Hello, this is Gwyneth Price Panos. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be comparing two low-budget shotgun microphones that can be plugged directly into your camera. This is not a makeup or hair tutorial, and so you're maybe wondering, why am I doing this video? There are plenty of other channels out there that compare equipment, and that's true, and a lot of them are really good, and I'm even going to link some down below. But the reason I decided I needed to do a comparison video for myself is for two main reasons. One, most of those channels that compare equipment are doing it with male voices. And microphones, as you may or may not know, pick up different frequencies differently. Some microphones are really great for male voices, while others are really great for female voices. So I needed to see for myself which one I thought sounded the best with my voice. The second reason is because it's not just about the microphone, it's about the camera the microphone is hooked into. And the built-in preamp in your camera can have a huge effect on the quality of the sound you're getting. A lot of film gear channels use DSLR cameras, which are great. I don't have a DSLR camera, I have a Canon Vixia. I couldn't purchase my microphone based solely on the information I found online without testing it for myself. And the reason I decided to make this test public for you to see is because I thought there might be someone out there like me who is looking for a new microphone, who might have a higher pitch voice like I do, or the same camera as me, and you want to see how this equipment functions with this camera. The two microphones I'm comparing today are the Takstar and the Pixel. They're both in the $20 to $30 range, and they both get plugged directly into your camera. If your camera doesn't have an input for a microphone, then these microphones aren't going to do any good for you. You're going to need a separate microphone with its own preamp recorded separately, but that's not what we're comparing today. For this entire introduction, I've been recording with the Takstar, details up here, and my camera has been set to 30. Now I'm going to show you the Takstar at plus 10 dB. This is the Takstar recording at plus 10 dB. The Takstar doesn't have a minus 10 dB, so I won't include that. This is the Pixel. You may be able to see it a little bit right there in the corner of my screen. So if I was actually going to use this, I might move my camera over a smidge, but I wanted to set it up at the exact same placement as I did with the Takstar for the best comparison. This one does come with a plus 10 dB and a minus 10 dB, so I will show you both of those right now. This is minus 10 dB. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. This is plus 10 dB. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. This is an example of my camera's built-in microphone and the sound you can get from that. Probably not very good. Now my settings are set back at 0 dB, which is a good neutral place to record at if you can project and you're not having trouble picking up sound. I have the setting for reducing the low frequency. Now I'm going to be silent so you can hear, oh, there's a plane. Well, that'll be a good test in and of itself so we can see if you can hear the plane that I just heard. Okay, so now I'm going to be quiet for a few seconds so you can hear if there's a hum or any background noise created either by my environment here or from the electricity or mechanical noise coming from the camera or preamp. Next, I'm going to show you the low cut, which is a symbol that looks kind of like that, and that reduces the low frequencies like air conditioners and whatnot, and we can see if we can hear a difference. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Let's have a few moments of quiet so we can hear any background noise. Now the biggest advantage I see of the Pixel is it has a huge green light on it, which will remind me when I have it on and when it's not on. I can see myself forgetting to turn the microphone on or forgetting to turn it off and wasting battery life. So I think the fact that the Pixel has this really big bright green light on is really beneficial. So I'm actually kind of rooting for that microphone for that reason alone. The Takstar does have a green light when it's on, but it's on the back of the microphone, so I can't see it from where I'm standing here. And it's not very big, so it's pretty easy to ignore and accidentally have it on or off. The other big difference between the two is the Takstar has a coily cord that plugs in, where the Pixel has a straight cord that plugs into your camera. Both of them require AA batteries. The Pixel requires 2, the Takstar's only 1, but I've read really great things about its battery life. The Pixel also has a shock absorber, so it kind of bounces and wiggles a little. You can kind of see there in the corner. So that helps if you're walking and it shakes. It's supposed to help absorb some of that sound, where the Takstar doesn't have that. Okay, so at this point, now that I've watched some of the footage, I'm actually leaning towards the Takstar. I feel like the Pixel has a slightly higher pitch background noise that I'm gonna need to edit out, and I'm too lazy for that. I'd rather have sound that comes right from the camera that I like already. But I'm kind of disappointed because I really liked that the Pixel had a light on it that made it really clear when the microphone was on or off. And like, I could totally see myself in the middle of recording and maybe the battery runs out and it stops recording sound and I have no idea because I'm focused on what I'm doing. So that really disappoints me. So Takstar, if you're watching this, you should add a light like the Pixel, because otherwise I'd be super stoked right now. Be sure to listen to some of the examples with headphones and without. So far, I've only been watching the footage from my computer, not with my headphones plugged in. Now it's up to you to decide which microphone you think is best for you. Feel free to comment below which one you like better, and if you agree with me about the pros and cons about the on light or anything else you want to discuss. Thank you.